Mayday, this is Red Rooster Lead. My wingman's been shot down. He has ejected. He has a good shoot, and I have him in sight. Crown 1, do you read me?
Red Rooster Lead, this is Crown 1, I read you. Is your wingman on the ground yet? Over.
Crown 1, my wingman is on the ground now. His beeper is coming through loud and clear, but no voice contact. I think he's hurt. Crown 1, can you hear the beeper?
Negative, Rooster Lead. What is your position?
I'm orbiting coordinates 1820 north, 10550 east.
Every week in the news of the world, there's a story of an American pilot who's been shot down and rescued in Southeast Asia. Many times, our pilots have been snatched off the ground in North Vietnam from under the very rifles of the enemy troops. Every time you hear this simple sentence, the pilot was rescued by a helicopter. Behind those 6 simple words are some of the most dramatic actions of the air war in Vietnam. I want you to know what it takes to rescue our pilots from the enemy ground. I think you'd like to know. I think you'd be as proud of our men as I am. It's not only the courage of one helicopter crew that makes a successful rescue possible. It is a result of the professionalism of rescue command post on the ground, command post in the air, intelligence units, tanker crews, and MiG killers. Only finally is it the precise teamwork and skill of the Sky Raider fighter pilots and of the rescue helicopter crews. This is a part of the story that is always tense with excitement and action for every man involved in the rescue. It is a story that is often exhilarating and sometimes heartbreaking for all of us. Our airborne rescue command posts, with their call sign of Crown, orbit all day, every day, over carefully selected areas, always on the alert for the call for help. With its far-reaching and highly sensitive radio systems, the airborne command post can direct a rescue and relay all communications from the rescue area, wherever it may be in Southeast Asia, to the Aerospace Rescue and Recovery Headquarters at Saigon. To do this, the aircraft orbits as high as 20 to 30,000 feet. When a call comes in, it is Crown that directs the Sky Raiders, whose famous call sign is Sandy, to the rescue area. And they call in the rescue helicopters, known as the Jolly Green Giants. Crown, the airborne command post, carries a great responsibility. He's in control of a mission against a crafty enemy, and he must take nothing for granted. Absolutely nothing. For example, and this I believe will intrigue you, supposing that call for help was an enemy trick. You remember that Red Rooster Lead gave specific map coordinates of his position. If the enemy made that call for help, probably there's a flak site at those coordinates all set and ready to shoot down our rescuers once they arrive. The enemy does this to us all of the time. The aircraft commander of Crown has radioed intelligence for information. The intelligence officers have checked their top-secret maps, and they have reason to believe that there's no flak site at that location. And they have even checked on Red Rooster Lead. Through a top-secret identification system, they have asked him questions about his personal life that only Red Rooster Lead could answer correctly. What is your wife's favorite color? The answer has to be pink. What kind of a dog do you own? Poodle. What is his name? Poo-poo. Everything is verified. Everything. The rescue mission goes on. The aircraft commander of Crown is still in control.
Rooster Lead, this is Crown 1. We're verified your identity. Sandy's are en route. We'll arrive in your area in 8 minutes. Jolly Green's in 19 minutes. We have called MiG-Cap for you. It should be in your area by now.
Roger, I have tally-ho the MiG-Cap. Thank you. I can't hold my orbit much longer. I have 1 plus 450 minutes of fuel. I need 1 plus 40 minutes of fuel to get home.
Stay in orbit over Red Rooster 2 until Sandy's arrive.
Roger, Crown.
Roger, Crown. This is Sandy 1. Go ahead.
Red Rooster Lead is still orbiting over Down Pilot at coordinates 1020 north, 10550 east. He has bingo time of only 10 minutes. He has reported enemy automatic weapon fire 1 mile north of Down Pilot. There may be a lot more around the pilot himself. Weather and rescue area, no problem. Hold Sandy 3 and 4 and Jolly Green's in safe area. Contact Red Rooster Lead directly. Sandy 1, this is Crown. I am designating you on scene commander. Take over.
Roger, Crown, I've got it. This is Sandy 1 calling Red Rooster Lead. I have you in sight. Now, where's your boy?
He's down there in a jungle clearing with his chute. He's on a line between the bend in the river and the mountain peak at my 10 o'clock position. Take it at 500 feet. He's not hard to see.
Right you are, Rooster Lead. I see him. He cut his beeper off when he saw me. He must be alive, but he seems injured.
While Sandy 3 and 4 stay high guarding the Jolly Green, Sandy 1 and 2 go in low over the rescue area looking for trouble. The chances are just too great that the enemy has set up firepower around the downed pilot. So in all probability, the enemy won't fire at the Sandys immediately and give away their positions. They'll try to keep hidden and wait for the Jolly Greens to come in close. On the other hand, the Sandys are smart too. They'll move in to strafe the area around the downed pilot. Now the rescue mission gets rough.
Hi, Roger, Sandy 2. Let's go back and get him.
The enemy is well hidden in the jungle, but the Sandys' job is to find him and fight him. Their aircraft, A-1Es, fly slow enough for the Sandys to observe and slow enough to concentrate their firepower. They are armed with rockets, machine guns, 20-millimeter cannons, and bombs. They also carry such weapons as smoke bombs to screen the rescue area from the enemy ground fire, and smoke rockets to mark targets for each other. Many, many times the battle is nip and tuck. Enemy troops have been routed. Sandys have been shot down and lost. But if Sandy 1 or 2 is shot down, Sandy 3 and 4 are standing by to take their place. Rescues in enemy territory cannot be made without the Sandys. It's important to remember, too, that Sandy 1 is a man who will make the decision whether or not to risk the pickup. And this is always the moment of truth in the rescue mission. Sandy 1 knows we can't afford to sacrifice the lives of 4 crew members in the Jolly Green Giant to rescue 1 man. This can be the heartbreaking moment, to talk to a pilot on the ground by radio and to have to tell him he can't be picked up. The intensity of the enemy ground fire is too great.
This is Sandy 1 calling Sandy 3 and 4. We've knocked out most of the ground fire. Sandy 3 and 4, come in and hose them down one more time. Take me just north of the downed pilot. Then we'll be ready for the pickup.
Roger, Sandy 1. We've got the downed pilot in sight. We're coming in from your 6 o'clock at this time. Sandy 4, let's green him up. Follow me in.
He hasn't been able to talk on the radio, but we've received his beeper. He can move his arms, too, so he's alive, and I think we can get him out.
It's time now for the crew of the Jolly Green to attempt a pickup. The closer they get to the ground, the more dangerous it is. It takes only a couple of lucky rifle shots to shoot them down. Now remember those 6 simple words. The pilot was rescued by helicopter.
Okay, Jolly Green 3, this is Sandy 3 here. I'm coming in hot from your 3 o'clock position.
And so, the pilot was rescued by a helicopter. You have seen Crown 1 flying a true combat mission. The Sandys in a real rough-and-tumble fight. The Jolly Greens moving in for an actual rescue. Although every rescue mission is different, what you have seen happens all the time in this war out here. And that means hundreds of our best men saved. Air rescue in Southeast Asia is one of the finest Air Force stories of the skill and courage of American airmen. The story we have told you is only part of the air rescue story in Southeast Asia. The Navy helicopters and the amphibious aircraft and helicopters of the Air Force on alert over the Gulf of Tonkin are flying some of the most heroic rescue missions of this war. But that's another story, to be told at another time. Taken all together, the rescue effort of American air power in Southeast Asia is the greatest the world has ever seen.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help us produce more compelling historical content like this, please like, comment below, and share this video with fellow history buffs. And of course, be sure to subscribe to help keep history happening.